Typically, Mike, our basis here with the local co-op is about 35 cents under Chicago price in the fall if we have a decent corn crop and there's plenty of supply. Currently it's running a nickel under, so we have a very good basis here. There's very good demand for corn, and a lot of it, as you can see, is still in the field.
How do you feel about the marketing then, this year's crop? There are some farmers that apparently are starting to sell, but they are holding back some as well, and the talk is that a lot of farmers across the country may wait till February. What's your objective feeling on this, and also what are you hearing from your neighbors?
Well, a lot of times we harvest our corn and store everything we can and sell the rest. So I sell in the futures during the summer the expected crop that I won't be able to store with corn. And this year it looks like the crop yield is down a little. We may be able to store a lot more than usual. So I have a lot of unpriced corn. Last year I had a lot of unpriced corn and it paid off very well. I held it until the summer after the harvest, and the basis went wild around here. We had an ethanol plant paying 80 cents over Chicago, and so we ended up, it was a good thing to store our crop and sell it the next year. In the past I have been involved in options, both put and calls, and I find that most of the time those end up worthless. Some people will say, well, that's a good insurance policy to protect yourself if the market moves, but so far it hasn't worked well for me. So soybeans, most of those we don't have room to store those. We would rather store corn, so we forward price a lot of our beans and then sell them in the fall out of the field.